And progress is built one brutal, beautiful step at a time. Do not break. Break through. Do not hide. Rise. This is your path. These are your moments. And this is your fire. Let it burn until the world has no choice but to see what you always knew you were. When the storm rages and the winds howl louder than your fears, remember that true strength is forged in chaos. It is not the absence of struggle that defines us, but how we respond to it. Every setback, every heartbreak, every failure is a lesson etched into the foundation of your character. Life's most profound growth often comes disguised as hardship. It demands you to look inward, to find reserves of courage you never knew existed. The pain you endure today will become the fuel for your triumph tomorrow. Success is not handed out like a gift. It is earned through relentless persistence and unwavering belief in yourself when no one else does. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, whispering that the effort is futile, that the dream is too big. Fight those whispers. Speak louder with your actions. Commit to your vision with every fiber of your being. Remember that giants are not born. They are made molded by trials, shaped by patience, and perfected by discipline. This journey will test you, break you, and rebuild you stronger than ever before. Do not be afraid of failure. Fear the regret of never trying. Push beyond the boundaries of comfort. Seek challenges not to avoid pain, but to grow through it. Your story is not about how many times you fall, but about how fiercely you rise. Stand tall. Keep moving forward. Your destiny is waiting on the other side of perseverance, and it belongs to those brave enough to chase it with relentless passion. The journey to success is never smooth or predictable. It is filled with unexpected challenges, moments of doubt, and times when giving up feels like the easiest choice. Yet, it is precisely in these moments of struggle that true strength is forged.
Let today be the line you draw, the moment you decide that nothing will be stronger than your will. Not fear, not failure, not doubt. Only forward, only fire, only rise. Somewhere deep in the stillness, something unbreakable was born. Not loud, not sudden, but steady, quiet, relentless. A strength that does not beg to be seen. A force that does not wait for permission. It rises because it must. It grows because it refuses to stay buried. You were never meant to stay small. Never meant to shrink to fit the fear. You are meant to stretch beyond comfort. To carry weight with grace. To fall and still reach forward. Every scar speaks. Every setback strengthens. You are built from truth, forged in pressure, sharpened by choice. No one else is your fire. No one else can walk your path. The world will try to shape you, but your power lives in what cannot be changed. You get to choose what stays. You get to choose what grows. This is your time to rise without apology, to move with purpose, to speak without hesitation. Stand taller today. Walk deeper into your strength. Make peace with what you are not, and fight for what you are. You are not waiting anymore. You are becoming, and nothing can stop what is already in motion. Beneath every storm is a ground that never gave way. That is what you are. Steady when the winds rise. Unshaken when everything screams collapse. You are not made for comfort. You are made for impact. Every doubt thrown at you is just another chance to prove that stillness can be stronger than noise. There is something inside you that does not flinch. It does not ask if it is ready. It simply steps forward, even when the path is unclear, even when the light fades. You do not wait for certainty. You build it, You create momentum where others see stillness. You become fire where others only feel cold. Let go of the weight that was never yours. Leave behind the fear dressed as logic. Stand in what you know even when no one else believes it.
Breathe, step forward. And remember, the climb is hard because the view is worth it. The wind does not ask for permission before it changes direction. Just like life, it shifts without warning, without mercy, without concern for your plans. And yet, those who rise are not the ones who resist the storm. They are the ones who learn to move through it with eyes wide open, with hearts that refuse to close, with a will that grows stronger with every gust. You have walked through fires no one saw. You have stood in shadows and kept your light alive. That is not weakness. That is power. The kind of power that does not scream. The kind that builds in silence. That gathers in the quiet hours. That waits until the moment is right and then strikes with unshakable force. There will be days when nothing feels certain, when your feet sink in doubt, when your dreams seem distant and fading. But that is not the time to stop. That is the time to dig deeper. To remember why you started, to hold your ground when everything inside you begs to run. Because the difference between those who make it and those who don't has never been talent or luck. It has always been persistence. So rise again, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Because there is something inside you that refuses to quit. Because you did not come this far to fall back into who you used to be. Because no matter how many times you stumble, you still have the courage to stand. And that is enough to change everything. Not every path is lit when you begin to walk it. Sometimes you have to move forward in the dark, trusting something deeper than sight. Trusting the quiet voice that tells you to keep going, even when nothing around you makes sense. That voice is not confusion. It is strength. It is clarity wrapped in challenge. It is the part of you that was built for more. You were not made to live half asleep. You were not meant to simply exist, drifting from day to day without purpose.